It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Respect my authority!
Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. What's up, noob mother? How are you doing? What's up, Ronak? Everybody else, welcome. You're lurking there. So, as we can evidently see, obviously, Battlegrounds is not here yet. Haha, sucks. So we're just gonna go and grind some units, especially because in this last stupid war, I need to change my masteries and whatnot. That's gonna cost me. What's up, Mr. OP? How are you doing? So, 3 6 stars. Actually, I'm gonna put up a milestone or two here first. Well, good morning, Emma. Fancy seeing you here. How's life treating you? How are the little monsters? How's John? How's the big monster? You put him in the box. Digging the new Fargon deal? That's good. That's good. If you like it. At the moment, I'm not digging Kabam. And I'll leave that there. But yeah, sure. You know, enjoy the Fargon deal. Go for it. Go for it. You know something about a job? About what job? He seems to have been really busy, or he just does not want to pop by the streams anymore. Probably a mix of the both. But, you know, hope he's doing well. Working very hard for you, isn't he? Doing his best to make sure you have a good life. So that's good. Come on, just die, Hercules. Final war of the season. Can't wait for this one to be finished. What's up, Manny? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alrighty then. Let's beat these folks up. How am I? I'm actually doing somewhat better today, I think. Dare I say better? Dare I say better? Maybe, just maybe, I'll try to get webcam back on like tomorrow, or at the very least for tomorrow evening. What's up, Alexa? Look at those debuffers. Come on, Falcon. Haha, look at that. He tried to hit me, but he... Aww. What's up, Florian? Good morning. What's up, Nuke Bomb? Welcome. There is no such thing as best rotation for Absorbing Man. It's always fight specific, where... You see how Absorbing Man kind of counters one type of thing at a time. Like, you know, best rotation for Absorbing Man always depends on which immunity you need, what type of damage your opponent does, what type of damage you want to be doing, and stuff like that. So, Absorbing Man isn't the type of champion where, you know, just build up power, drop 2 level 1s, go for level 2, and everything's gonna be good. You know, with Absorbing Man, yeah, it's always entirely dependent on who you're fighting and what you want to do. Who is trying to pull? I don't know, Mr. P. What would be the name of that person? What's up, Jopo? How are you doing? Me grinding threat level 5 in incursions while struggling in zone 11. Meanwhile, level 20 modern. Oh, of course. There's so many of them, by the way, around. So many of them. 980k special 2 with my rank by bishop. Nice. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Subsanage games. Welcome. Phil, of course. I do need awakened. Ideally, yeah. I mean, he's capable unawakened, but awakened does give him quite nice perks, especially on defense. But even offensively, it's nice because he becomes sturdier, gets more like resistances and stuff, and yeah, it's quite nice. They will get banned eventually, maybe, hopefully. But you know, can't say that I have that much confidence in Kabam actually doing it either, so we'll see. I pressed special button. Only says 5. Yeah, threat 6 is a bit hard. And to be honest, this month it's easier to play them. It's too grindy for me. It's too grindy for me. Okay, I guess it's going to be time to blow this up in just a second. Oh, I did not want that to be level 3. Whoopsies. Top 3 mystics to awaken. Tiger. Sure is up there. One second, let me double check the new mystics now. Because like Dr. Doom, Claire, and stuff like that can be perfectly viable unawakened. In Mystic class, the top mystics to awaken. Yeah, let's take a look. Take a look. Absorbing Man could be up there now. Tiger is definitely the top one. Absorbing Man is up there. Reinter potentially. But yeah, but there are a lot of champions like, you know, Mephisto needs awakening and high sig to be a good defender. Chavez is up there now as well. I think Chavez is a good champion and she definitely needs to be awakened. Diablo's dupe is quite nice to have. He's very good on awakened, but you know, dupe's quite good. Same with Doom. You know, it's kind of up to you. I don't know. My input about them inputs, it's one of those things where it's hard to explain. But my inputs kind of always feel off, but at the same time I'm just kind of always just kind of dealing with it, if that makes sense. What's up, Eric? How are you doing? New champion tier list. Yes, I know. I'm working on it. Take Awakening Gem for Starkey, Warlock, or Guardian. I only have 46 though. Also get Shuri, would I wait for her buff? I don't think I would. If you only get 46 stones, honestly I'd probably do Warlock. But my man. 2 defense rank ups, and I kind of narrowed it down to Jabari, Arcus, Scroll, and Mangog out of those 2, which one should I rank for? AW and BG defense. Well, Jabari is not just a defender. So I'd probably rank up Jabari because she's very good offensively as well. And then I'd probably go with Mangog, depending how rest of your Mystic. If like, if you have ranked up Sasquatch, Man-Thing, Mephisto, stuff like that, then I wouldn't do Mangog. I'd probably do, like, Super Scroll, most likely. But if you haven't got, like, 5-6 Mystic Tanks, I'd probably do Mangog. Even though I do think that Sasquatch and Man-Thing and Mephisto are better defenders than Mangog for Battlegrounds. I still think he's quite good. Did not have too many issues with old inputs, but now I can't turn off options with new ones. Oof, sorry to hear that, Nax. I don't even know which ones I was using, to be honest. It all felt more or less the same to me. All of them had some problems. Yeah, in that case, I'd probably go with Mangog and Jabari. Slap those like buttons? Why, yes, pretty please. Slap those like buttons. Listen to Mermaid Man. Apparently, he knows what he's talking about. Thank you, I appreciate it. No worries, man. You're welcome. Look at that. Pew, 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 pew. Do, 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 do. Let's clap them all up. Final war. Tomorrow morning, Lions War Season Awards. New rank 4. Tomorrow morning, new rank 4. Who will I rank for? How do you think, guys? I don't know. Like, I do not know this myself. The GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Iron Man 20? What? Yeah, no, it's not gonna be Iron Man 20. Don't think so, anyways. Scuba Selective while hunting for Doom. You can never go wrong with Science Mystic Crystals. Yeah, I suppose actually that is a very good class combo. Morning, I feel better. Tomorrow morning, I bet I see the Massacre rank 4. I don't think Massacre is good rank up for the next metas though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So week 1 Conflictor, you know, week 2 Close Encounters, Catatonic, Root or Be Rooted. You know, I'm not sure how that is going to work out. Maybe Egg is heavy and Wade right back at it. Okay, so Massacre could work for this one. Just drop 1 heavy attack and then, you know, go for level 2 in the block, because that doesn't really knock anything down. But final week is going to be Back Blast, Hot and Bothered, and High Energy Diet, and Massacre will not work for that one. But I do want to finally get Massacre out. So I think I'm just gonna do it, maybe. I think I'm maybe just going to do it, because I'm tired of not having Massacre. I'm tired of having a tiny Massacre when everybody else has bigger Massacre. And next, I think I need to finally rank up Starkenhand Spider-Man or something. Something like that. Because once Incinerate, you can reliably parry. Closing is good due to aggro playstyle. Week 3 as well, and week 4, yeah, he won't be good. Okay, fine, I'll rank up Massacre. Missed it, but why no live off you? Let's see. It's a mixture of a few things, but hopefully I'll get the live camera back on soon. Season 7. Okay, he's gonna do Season 7. Brute Force, Fight or Flight. I suppose that's fine. Fight. Okay, that's that. Energy Resistance. Okay, here's that. Oh, maybe he can work in this one. Aggression, Prowess build-up. Kind of probably work on this one. Empowered Immunity, Fisticuffs, Footloose. This is gonna be the Liquid Courage meta. I suppose he will be able to work on this one. No Retreat, Long Distance Relationship. Not too sure about that one. Ah. Either he's good. Because once you didn't see. Okay. Hey, what's up, Killzilla? How are you doing? Okay, let's get to that 7.5 mil milestone and then let's jump in that arena. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Empowered immunity. I knew about that burst damage thing, so I think, yeah, that could be quite nice. What a wanker. You're just gonna throw your special attacks like nothing's happening? Fine, whatever. I only got 3 power things, but it's gonna be enough to take care of you, young lady. I also really want to rank up OG Hulk though, I think. What do you guys think? Oh crap, I think I did a bad matchup here. How will they allow? How will they catch the account that did not mod and was carried by a modder? Did not have an answer, so my thread was deleted. That makes sense. That explains. Well, I mean, that's, you know, in line with Kabam's foreign policy. Don't talk about things they don't like. That's the real Kabam foreign policy, in case you didn't know. How many restrictive matchups? Well, I do think you could do like Hulkling with OG Hulk, for instance. Because once you get the debuffs on, he won't regen, and once you start stun locking, you're gonna be hitting way more often than he can get his indestructibles in. I do think OG Hulk is probably gonna be just fine against stuff like Dr. Doom, Absorbing Man. I do think, you know, you're gonna be able to nuke down Sasquatches, Mojos, Man Things, Man Gogs with him. I do think you can nuke down Gore, for instance, from Cosmic Classes Defender, or Galen. Yeah, so I do think he's gonna work. He's gonna be decent against quite a few, you know, troublesome champs. He's obviously not going to be the best answer for Domino. I think he's going to do fine against Mephisto as well, because you don't need to go for a stun loop against Mephisto. You just drop your, you know, get your rage charges and then drop your like heavies and stuff. Because, you know, you don't have to, you know, go for the stupid stun. It's just an option. Shortly after I watched a video about the modders doing done. I seen level 23 account with global chat. Yeah, it is getting very annoying, man. It definitely is getting quite annoying. And right now, I don't think they will even ban a single account. They will ban some accounts, but just not good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna be really... Well, the problem is top champions for Season 6, like victory track thing. I bet a lot of people will not like that video. Because my suspicion is going to be that top champions for Season 6 is largely just going to be the nuke options. You know, skill class might struggle a bit more. But in general, you know, Southern Valkyrie, I think it's going to be, you know, Kitty Pride. Can go fantastic. You don't need debuff the opponent, and she's gonna be nuke, and she's gonna get extra special attack damage. I think Omega Red can bypass Conflictor. Awesome. Omega Red's gonna do well. I think Toad is gonna be really good against skill champions because you're gonna get immediate, you know, shrug offs. I think Ghost is gonna run rampant and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be, yeah, Juggernaut's probably gonna be insane. I think it is going to be a meta where, yeah, it's gonna be just nuke champions for most part, and And I think most of the fights in the new meta are going to be divided in kind of two things. Either you're going to be finishing the fights in like 30-40 seconds, or something's going to go wrong and you're going to eat level 3 to the face or something. Because I don't think playing the node, playing around it, you're going to be able to win many matches. Because I can already see, you know, tons of nuke decks running around, filled with, you know, Gamoras and crap like that as well. And in nodes themselves, there is nothing that limits the speed and damage really, aside from conflictors. So you don't trigger conflictor too much. You don't really have any downside in speed. You just have increase of that because of the extra passive fury that you get whenever you activate special attack. So on 6 stars, good luck with Demo House. Generic in Baron Zemo, Kingpin on Nick Fury. Or something dual purpose on BGs and AW. I'd do Kingpin then first, probably. I mean, Nick Fury is very good option as well, but if you're worried about Battlegrounds attack as well, then I'd do Kingpin. Non-nuke meta. Yeah, well, I want a non-nuke meta as well, but it does look like Conflictor is definitely going to be a nuke meta, because there's nothing to slow people down, really, and there is extra damage on the node, so that's, you know, description of a nuke meta. Best champions for 636 Cap Infinity War. Starking Hand Spider-Man, one of the best. She-Hulk can do it, I believe. Other than that, most people just use stuff like Corvus, Aegon, or Shang-Chi and a few revives, and don't really worry about the power, like Ghost and few revives. Because the easiest way is just bring in champion that crits a lot or has guaranteed crits, and yeah, you know, just do the fight for as long as you can. Eventually you're gonna eat a level 3 and then do it again. Initially people use Starking Hand, Spider-Man, and Ghost Trinity primarily. Corvus, I believe, can probably solo that fight as well, especially with Power Back Boost. Definitely with Power Back Boost. Yeah. Dr. Doom with that guaranteed crit synergy should be able to solo as well. Herc and his special 3 probably can work, yeah. Would I-Bomb be a good defender next meta with purifying his poisons and gaining power? Yeah, I-Bomb should be quite decent. Ish. Thanks, I appreciate it. No worries. You're welcome. My favorite meta so far was Crit Me with your best shot. Takes a little more skill to intercept, yet still. Crit Me with your best shot, yeah, I did like quite a bit. Not gonna lie. I wonder if Conflictor is going to be Liquid Courage double edge meta. We know that Fisticuffs one definitely will be. What's up, Fabio? Just duped spot. Nice, congratulations, man. Awesome. Mr. Fantastic need dupe. He's usable unduped, but yeah, he does get significantly better when duped. For Battlegrounds offensive, 1000%, like, he needs dupe. In general, in the rest of the game, you can do a ton of stuff with him undupe. Like, you're being bomb rushes 6-star shots and prep for 7 stars. Yeah, pretty much. Like, when they're... I do think 6-star shards are becoming relatively meaningless now. Oh, I almost look at 6-star shards kind of like as 5-star shards at this point. If that makes sense. Kind of. Just they are giving away too many of them. And the worst thing is they're giving away too many of them for cash. For like free stuff, they're not really even giving that much away from it. But, you know. Oh yeah. I do think 7 stars are probably coming next month. I think that's got Paragon Delegate says. Yeah. What's up, Christian? How are you doing? Ranking order Domino Massacre Red Hulk. Or Domino Massacre Red Hulk. In order of what? Where? You know, because the answer there will depend. For instance, for Alliance War attack, you could legitimately argue that Red Hulk is ahead both other ones. You know? In Battlegrounds attack, Massacre is the best one for sure. Battlegrounds defense or as dual purpose champions, Domino is miles ahead. You know what I mean? So you always need to look at, you know, what you care about or which game mode you're looking at. Okay, let's leave this at 9 mil and then get some points in other ones. Well, I do hope that we get that Lizardman and Sandman in the first place, though. You witch. Stupid Valkyrie. When Sandman in the game so bad. It's about time, right? Feels great. I actually had a spot mini boss fight in War as well. One of the minis that connect section 1 and section 2. What are you talking about, Wally? Volk looks easy defender, but sometimes can you... Yeah, sometimes with a random shrug or she can do... She's not a hard defender, but she has legitimately found... You know, she has won me Battlegrounds matches as a defender for sure. No question about it. Hey, what's happening to your unblockable, you little Tigroid? Not so unblockable anymore, eh? Oh, we have it if we don't die a million times. But our alliance, unfortunately, has decided to start dying. I think we are on like 5 deaths already, so... If we finish relatively clean, we have it. At the moment, I do not feel confident saying that we have it. Misty Knight can be scary, yes. Rank. I don't count now, but I can see in person in Act 4 still with rank 3, 6 stars. Oh, that thing, yeah. I do think that a lot of... And this is one of those back in my day kind of rants, right? And stuff like that. But we had to play Act 6. It was like rank 3 and rank 4, 5 stars. I don't know. When we got our first... I think we got our first rank 5 star when we explored Act 6. Or was it first rank 3, 6 star? Something like that. Oh, no, we got our first rank... Anyways. The point is... Yes, I do think that new players have it so much easier in the early game right now. And because of it, they're so moany and so complaining, and they can't really jam with better players. Like, you know, there's a definite decline of the play skill ability. Oh crap, these new players have, just because they have never had to learn anything really. Oh come on, really? I got parried. And yeah, you know, because all of the content they're doing right now, they're doing with significantly higher ranked champions, with significantly better champions, because many of those champions weren't out when we were doing the content that are absolutely now destroying some of parts of Act 6 and Act 5 and stuff like that. And the content itself has been nerfed. So there's kind of like a square root effect, where something that was hard and challenging back in the day is just like stupidly easy, or should be stupidly easy. And the new players are still struggling with that shit. And still complaining that Act 6... Like, Act 6 has been nerfed like 3 times. They have far higher ranked champions for Act 6. They have far better champions. Because, you know, how many champions got buffed and released in there. And new players, oh, Act 6 still too hard, nerf, please. At that point, you just, you know... You can't take serious those people. You can't, you know. Yeah, it's you can't take serious anything they say anymore because of that. The game absolutely doesn't need new players, but the question is, if Kabam spoon feeds you in early phases everything to this degree, then when you eventually, quote-unquote, graduate or get close to the level of the older players, for instance, meet them in Battlegrounds and lose 15 times in a row because you absolutely fucking suck, you know, does that do you any service? It's kind of like the army needs new recruits fast, but let's not train them. Let's give them, you know, 1 week's training and ship them off next to, you know, soldiers that have been doing it for years and years and years or something like that. You know, there's going to be a clear gap in quality and ability. It's like, oh, we need more doctors. 6 years medical school? Ah, forget that. Let's just give them a crash course in, you know, 2 weeks and send them to hospitals to work. Most new players don't want grind to advance. There was a lot of learning along the way. Yeah, exactly. There was a lot of learning. There isn't right now, and that's why many new players are just terrible at the game. I am happy that, you know, we went through it all, absolutely. In your opinion's okay, but that's not how live services work. Yeah, I understand, obviously. I'm just kind of like exaggerating this issue, but the point is that, yeah, if Kabam rushes through the players to the point where they have decent account, let's say, and they start to get into Battlegrounds and they just suck, you know. So you're a new player, you think you're hot shit because you have progressed very fast, and then you have decent account and you enter Battlegrounds and you just get absolutely demolished by anybody, you know, that's someone more experienced. And you're like, new player, you think you're hot shit, you want to find a bigger alliance that, you know, fights higher level alliance wars, and you die 18 times a war or something, you know. Is that like a compelling situation to be in? And new players complaining? Alright. You can go every month. You can go to every month you can go to forums. You can see that have EQ or Thronebreaker EQ boss is too hard, or Thronebreaker EQ difficulty is too hard this month, or side event is too hard, or Act 6 is too hard still. You know, every week there are more and more threads about newer players saying this shit's too hard, this shit's too hard, this shit's not fair. Like a faith kebab had on the lifespan. They thought the game was gonna die after. Who knows? Probably. Arena. Well, Arena is too hard, to be fair. I get behind that complaint. It is too hard to get a new 6-star champion from Arena, considering that 7 stars are almost here. And grinding for a 6-star at the moment in Arena is about as hard as it has ever been grinding for a 6-star in Arena. So, you know, kind of get that one. It's like, Arena is actually too hard. No joke. Just watched a 1-minute ad before you popped up. That pick a good one. Hope it pays you more. Thank you, AB. Thank you very much. Hey, what's up, Wolvie? I did DM Kebab Mike, by the way, with screenshots of cheating, and I asked him, you know, whether the rewards will be adjusted. So far, he hasn't replied to me. By the way, Zach, you said that there was some response about Kebab Mike about... Which guy was that? Was it the Gallon guy that was supposedly getting banned? Read about advisor showing someone to get 6-star feature in basic first 3 arenas in a row. First show. Yeah, absolutely. Arenas are absolutely fucked right now. Isn't Legacy related to Kebab Mike? I don't think so. Where did you hear that? Probably got a lot of those. Well, Gallon 66 and Princess Anlo. Well, I did that also, but he has, you know, not replied to me at all. So if you have the screenshots, can you send them over to me? Because yeah, he hasn't replied to me at all, because I also asked whether the rewards adjustment is going to be sent out. And if they don't, you know, make any post at all, anything on the subject addressing it, till tomorrow, then tomorrow before the new season starts, I'll make a nice, interesting video. Radio silence since? Exactly. Congrats on top 3 finish. Well, thank you very much, Elsie. Yeah, this season we had a couple of unfortunate, regrettable wars, but we also had many exciting and amazing wars. So many wars were decided by like one death or just time. And this season, you know, it's kind of like all of the top alliances were informed to defeat all other top alliances, because you never knew which alliance is going to put up a 0 or 1 death clear. And Every war is very, very tense. Spider-Verse characters are best for the OP Koreans? Well, it kind of depends which ones you have and which path you take. I'd say Stealthy is up there. Miles is very important if you go left side. Mystic Spidey is important. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be dead here, aren't I? Okay, we're gonna drop this. He's gonna be... Yeah, it's probably a 3-day ban. You can't expect more than that, lads. Oh, come on, really? Where's my parry? Where is my parry? You stupid thing, you. Look at that. I had to clutch out in the arena fight. OGs in GD. Get down this video title this time. And watch them. Oh yeah. GT has been absolutely dominating Alliance War seasons. Why am I doing arena with no suicides? Because that's just how my mastery setup happens to be at the moment. I actually do... I could put them on right now, to be honest. So I'm gonna need them for my next fight, I think. Yeah, that's a good point. Sparky Supreme Stealth could be right. Yeah, I think that could work probably. Did follow a post about compensation for the players. His backtrack rewards, but Kabam seems to have not responded to that either yet. Yeah, I saw that post, I believe. Nameless Grandmaster boss? Could do, yeah. That could fit. That could make sense. No, whatever, I'll deal with it later. I have a strong feeling that Galen66 hasn't logged in, not because he was banned, but because it's Faisim's alt. Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised. The whole Faisim thing... It just felt weird. It's like, dude, what a scumbag. But yeah, he definitely seems to have more than one as well. Coming soon, Masteries. Well, to be fair, there is also one extremely dodgy video about Faisim, where it sure shit looks like it's modding. Not a major big mod, but to me that clip 1000% doesn't seem right. It did appear as if he was using in a tournament a mod that effectively Fintech disproved that video. Okay, fair enough. Then I'm gonna be quiet, but yeah, he's definitely using alt accounts not to ever play anyone and finish first in several seasons. Now the shitty thing is he's a good player. That's kind of more the asshole thing. I'm quite sure that there are most of the people who were in top 10 are doing that. Most of the people who are in top 10 from a handful of specific alliances, I will say, I bet are doing the whole alt matchmaking manipulation thing. Oh yeah, 6-star border is way better than 7-star border. Apparently 7-star border is to change as well. I think they are redoing it. But yeah, here's the thing with Pysim in general. It's like I am open to possibility he's doing everything legitimately, but I absolutely do not believe it at the moment. Absolutely not. Nor I believe TCN guys in top 5 either. I believe all of them are using the same mercs or the same services or same strategies with alt accounts to boost their own accounts. And may or may not be, you know, I don't think they're modding directly, not to risk their account. But I do think that yeah, it's definitely some shit Kebab needs to address. How do you feel about 7-stars coming? I mean, I suppose it's about time. 7-stars I always had the least problem with in between relics and everything else. I wish relics never came to the game. I wish ascension wouldn't be a thing. Invite Python to group for 1 hour asking for his match history, and all he did was call people noobs and idiots that refused to send the match history before leaving. That also tells a lot. Yeah. Because if your match history is clean, you know, it doesn't give a shit. You know, if somebody asked me to send my match history, absolutely zero fucking problem. Here you go. I'd be happy and glad to send it to alleviate other people's potential suspicions. You know what I mean? And in general, most of my matches that I do play in Battlegrounds are live streamed anyways. I'd say about 85% of my matches are on live streams and stuff. Let's go. Pew, 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 pew. You think you're hot shit? I got a mega level 2 for you in the face. Haha. What's Ascension? It's gonna be like an extra rank on champions. It's gonna be like 5-star rank 6, 6-star rank 6. Fort Magus? Yes, I have. Do you think now is worth BG offense without max sig? Well, with null, thing is, what do you mean by without max sig? Like sig 160? Yeah, sure. Sig 20? No, probably not. Yeah, Ascension, well, it is confirmed to be coming. Tubam announced it. I do need to take my null to rank 4 at some point as well. I think my next rank 4s are probably going to be something like Massacre, Hulk, Null, and Starkey. Because I think that's one of the things where I'm kind of causing myself more trouble. Than I should. Is I need to rank up more of the nuke champions for nuke metas. That might be a good reason also why I don't do as well in nuke metas. Because I have a ton of rank 4s, but I don't have too many of the, you know, hit monkeys and Shang-Chi's and stuff like that. Ranked up. I'm not the biggest fan of Stark Spidey, but he's amazing in Battlegrounds. There's just no way around it. Mr. Negative has awesome special 3, yes. Remember those Blade days? The Blade days. Who should I rank for, Kitty or Bishop? For what? I mean, Kitty is objectively the better champion, but the question is whether you play well with her. Sparky is one of the few non-science that smites. Sparky smites most of the Mystic defenders, which is very good. Stupid Deadpool. Yeah, need to probably rank up that guy. Need to rank up. At some point I need to rank up a mutant as well, but the next ones probably are definitely going, well, most likely are going to be Massacre. And then I want Hulk, Sparky, stuff like that, in no specific order. He will definitely work for Victory Track, I think. Is it just Conflictor build up? And because he has Taunt, he has Power Drain, should work just fine for Conflictor. Would you ever get the Stream Deck? Just blame CC. Stream Deck. What is that? I'm quite sure that I have Stream Deck. Oh, no, Ember? I was in the same position as you before. I had ranked up relics and I just could not Ember them up. Ultimately, you get those big thingies in like daily and 7-hour events now as well. That can help you. That did help me quite a bit. You need to do the 7 and 23-hour events. Stream Deck is handheld gaming PC. Oh. Stream Deck is also something else. This is the first time I have heard somebody refer to Stream Deck. You can't use Stream Deck out of one. Ah. Because Stream Deck is also like a device that you use with your streaming software to kind of put buttons and functions on it. Yeah, they do need to add more accessibility for that stuff. Steam Deck. Oh, my bad. That makes sense now. Now it makes sense. Oh crap. People usually use Steam Decks to do soundboard stuff or switching between monitors. That's interesting. But yeah, apparently you can't play this game on it. You can mod this game easily whenever you want, but you can't use a different device. That is kaboomish. I never heard of Steam Deck either. Why is it bad? Because it's probably counted as like an emulator or something like that. As like BlueStacks or something, you know? And Kabam does not allow that shit. Many other games do, and they don't care about it, but Kabam is too worried that people who use BlueStacks might be cheating. So Kabam is strict here in their rules. It's kind of ironic, given all the issues that we have with cheaters. Can I use it if I reach Act 8? Might be able to get away with it then. It's funny though. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny. Oh no, I lost my combo. Oh no, stupid Loki. What are you doing? Just being nasty there. Well, about the buttons, I'm quite sure that you can use a controller on a phone to play this game, no? Quite sure that you can add in a controller. So I don't think the button thing is the problem. I don't know, Dab. I don't even want to really talk or think about Kabam and offers and giving Kabam money. Games either flawed in score and they can't modify it to combat cheating codes, or they are incompetent. They are incompetent or unwilling. Here you go. OG pre-BG streams. Aye. So if anyone wants to grind for the next BG solo objective, that is place overall. Yeah, those scores have dropped so drastically. I think in the initial seasons, people were putting up like 6 million points, 7 million, 6 and 5 million points, stuff like that. Now I think the top scores are like 2 million or something like that. So the interest in BGs is dropping fast. And yeah, it's definitely also, you know, for me, those solo and alliance objective rewards are just not that great. Like in especially solo objective rewards, it's, you know, like 100 or 126 stones, but you can get effectively 106 stones for doing much less. And then what is the other difference there? But ultimately, yeah, the solo event rewards, you know, they are nice something, but there's nothing that's worth nothing that's worth chasing, in my opinion, or spending for. You get what, like 10,000 6-star shots, some 6 stones. Oh, you can get an awakening gem as well, but you know, many of the top tier players really don't care about awakening gems anymore. I certainly don't. You can count how many 6-star awakening gems I have right now, and it's going to be more than I can use. I could quite literally awaken every 6-star champion that I have right now unawakened. And you know, the same goes for quite a few people, or close to it anyways. How much is the cutoff for awakening gems? I don't know, sorry. I get 6 generics and I don't really need to awaken anyone. Yeah, exactly. I think I have 9 generics. I haven't claimed the incursion one yet either. That's gonna be make it 10. And again, there's nobody that really need to awaken either. Well, okay then. Die, Kingpin. Let's take a look at the gem situation here. Inventory, stones and gems. So I got 9 generics, 2 cosmics, 5 tech ones, 5 skill ones, 1 science one. So what does it all add up to? 6, 11, 12, 13, 22 gems on my account. I really can't be bothered to, you know, grind for a gem. Like when I do my zone 25 incursion pushes, I really don't care that there's an awakening gem there. I care much more about tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha. Like if I could trade 1 6-star awakening gem for 1 tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha, like from the incursion run, I absolutely would. The shards for the new featured generic awakening gems are definitely almost useless for seasoned veterans. Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. OPV thought the words were when BGs first dropped. Yeah. BG rewards, honestly, I kind of feel like they need a bit of a pump up. Where do you get all of them from? Well, Battlegrounds seasons. I have gotten a couple from, you know, finishing high enough in some of the seasons. I get 1 6-star awakening gem every single month by doing zone 25 incursion push. Some of them obviously I was saved up from offers from ages ago, you know, like July 4th or Cyber Weekends or something like that. I think story content like Exploring Act 7, Exploring Act 8, or Eternity of Pain had some, and Grandmaster's Gauntlet I think had some as well. It's just basically playing. It's kind of like the same thing people ask it's kind of like when people ask about, you know, why they get so many rank 4s, and the real truth is that, you know, most of them are legitimately coming just from playing every single piece of content that has rank 4. You know, every time I rank up new champion rank 4, people are like, "Oh, you wailing out," or something like that. And in most of the cases, no, absolutely not, because I play Alliance War at a high level, so that helps me. I also spend my loyalty on rank 4 materials. Like now we're gonna get season rewards. That's gonna be almost a full rank 4 there. You can spend some loyalty and get some rank 4 materials from that. I play Alliance Quest in top 30 Alliance, and we play map 8 every time. I have done every single piece of content that has come out that has rank 4 rewards in it, ever. I have never missed any piece of content, whatever it may be. You know, your gauntlets, your eternity, your pain events, or anything. I don't let any one of them to waste. I play Battlegrounds at a minimum top 100 level every single season. That's like my lowest placements have been in top 100. And then it's like, oh, it's like, how do you get those rank 4s? You're probably, you know, buying everything. It's like, you know, yeah, I do buy some offers, but a lot of it just comes from going around the game and literally earning every single bit of rank 4 materials that you can. Am I duped? Yes, you are duped, Emma. And welcome, Hussein. Welcome back, did I say? But yes, you are duped, Emma. You are awakened now. How do you refrain from using your 6-star shots? Oh, for me, it's quite easy. Like, my advice is not going to help you at all. How do I refrain from using my 6-star shots? Simple. There's absolutely nothing that I need in current 6-star featured or basic crystals. There is no possibility for me to pull a new champion from a 6-star basic pull or featured crystal. So, I refrain from using my 6-star shards because opening them is pointless. I'll hurricane a couple of units, you'll get a monthly jump from recursions. Yep, absolutely. Guessing how easy rank 3 materials and 6-star shards are. Rank 3 materials I really don't care about. Rank 4 materials I do care about. But 6-star shards are definitely getting far too easy to acquire. But that just means that 7-stars are about to be here, I think. But yeah, I think they have overcharged this 6-star shard economy a bit too much. Come on. We're gonna drop this. We're gonna drop this. Come on, King Chin. Don't ruin this for me. And do this. Use it. I'm gonna get my level 2 if that's the last thing I do. There we go. Oh no! These are still very annoying if your RNG doesn't play ball. Yeah, I agree. But I do think that the meaning of champ acquisition or the process of it has completely changed. For a really long time, this game kind of played with, you can't possibly be expected to have every champion, and you kind of make best with whatever champions you have and stuff like that. And now it's quite literally about chasing every specific champion down. And it's a lot more frustrating, a lot less fulfilling. So I do think it's kind of time for 7-stars. 4k 6-star shards. I'm only at like 280k. But I'm also not trying to get 6-star shards. Yeah, you know, given choice, I'm going to be picking any other resource and stuff like that. Well, I kind of don't like that. I don't like the idea that we all have all the champions pretty much, you know what I mean? I think Battlegrounds would be kind of cool and more interesting if there would be difference in what champs and decks we use. So the fact that every player has all the champions, I don't think it's good for the, I don't know, fun factor of Battlegrounds. Yeah, 2019 BG decks would just be much different. Yeah, but if the champions were less accessible, yeah, that is true. Pay to win and free to play gap would be even wider. I do agree with that. Stark Spidey is actually very good in 2023 for Battlegrounds though. Maybe read last. What's your last, maybe? Good rank 4 Torch, Pig, Overseer, Quicksilver, all awakened. Which one do you like more? How many rank 4s do you have? Like, I don't think you should rank 4 Torch early, but I do think eventually you should rank 4 Torch. If you don't care about prestige, I don't know. Pig or Overseer, again, those are very similar champions in my opinion in terms of overall quality. So I'd probably just go do Torch myself. It's up to you. Says you shut down what I do with my channel, either nothing or something else. You know, that's one of the two things. I'd either do nothing or I'd do something else. How about that? 11 rank 4 and I like Torch. If you have 11 rank 4, I'd probably go with Overseer or Pig. Is there a cap on BG tokens? I don't know. Don't think so. You start playing other games on your PC? That's true. Or I could just not upload anything either. So, I don't know. Yeah, Elder Marks I think is 9k. Don't know if there's cap on tokens. Oh, 150k, okay. I would not want to play another Kabam game. If anything, for the rest of my life, label Kabam is going to be a discouragement to even try a game. It is not going to be some sort of bonus factor or, you know, inciting change. Just play Genshin. From what I have heard, Genshin isn't the type of game for me. Because it's, you know, I think it's meant to be fairly casual. Not necessarily overly skill or strategy based. We lost. Oh, shards for like a unique champion. I doubt Kabam would want to do that. I mean, I would like that, probably. I don't think I would mind that, but not again. No, I would mind that. With all the cheating going on, stuff like that, I wouldn't want that. I think, you know, let's say playing 4 seasons, trying to get enough shots to quote unquote get that new exclusive collector, and then seeing a modder get it in like 3 seasons would be yet again like a slap in the face, and I just don't want that to happen. Until I'm somewhat, even slightly confident in Kabam's ability to maintain, you know, fairness in competitive game modes, I don't want there to be any kind of like extra incentive for people to cheat even more as it is right now. Because Kabam is just awful. They're really, 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 really awful. Like, at the moment, what a lot of people don't understand, at the moment the whole modding situation is exploding. There are more people modding today than there have ever been in the history of the game, and there will be more people modding in a week or 2 weeks than there have been in the history of the game. It's spreading rapidly to a point where entire alliances are openly okay with it and encouraging and trying to talk the rest of the members into it. And the stories that I hear from people are, you know, extremely, extremely discouraging. And it is just spreading further and further and further, and it will not stop unless Kabam stops it. There's nothing I can say, there's nothing I can do, you know, to talk some sense into people and dissuade them from cheating, because all of these people often feel like they have been wronged by life, wronged by Kabam, wronged by people who have money when they don't, or people who have put in work. You know, that is the mentality of these cheaters. I don't have time and effort to put in this game, and I'm not rich, so I'm entitled to cheat to get these same rewards, even though, you know, I virtually did nothing to earn them. Because how else am I gonna get a Legends title if I don't have the right phone, or if I don't have a big enough account? It's like, obviously it's unfair. When I'm modding, I'm just, you know, kind of balancing the scales, because that is a mentality of a lot of these assholes. And it's spreading like fucking cancer because Kabam is letting it spread. And it is a fundamentally existential problem. I do think that if a year ago there was a relatively minor percentage of players who used mods or cheats, like let's say 1-2% of game's player base, I think that right now we are probably at significantly larger percentage. And I do think that within months from now, it's gonna be growing and growing and growing and growing and growing to a point where the game's gonna be unplayable. And I think that growth is escalating right now because of Battlegrounds bringing so much attention to it and Kabam being unable to address it. Because of this incursion run bringing more attention to it and Kabam being unable to address it. And I do think that, yeah, it is ultimately existential problem. That is also why I don't feel any reason to spend money on this game, because why the fuck should I spend money when everybody else is just gonna mod and get the same rewards eventually when the content comes out? Do you play other games? No, I don't at the moment. Things more modern. The competitors become more competitive. You have to work harder for legit player. I don't know what they think, but we are approaching a point where, like, if you're not gonna be modding, you're not gonna be able to compete or play, really, and it sucks. And that is, you know, in my opinion, exactly how this game goes away now. Or the game isn't gonna die completely. It's gonna be modders and people who refuse to let go, and, you know, CCP members who put their head in the sand, ignoring what's happening and things like that. It's gonna be quite literally modders and the people who can't let go. It's gonna be hardly any legitimate players at any level because, you know, all the new players will learn the whole modding shtick from globals and their new alliances and stuff like that, and in top it's just going to be modders fighting against modders who can mod better and get away with it. That's CB. Oh. So, yeah. No, I don't think that any Kabam employee is modding BGs, and I think that those conspiracy theories are kind of stupid. Because even out of you now, oh, Kabam are the modders themselves. Really, there's 100 some employees working at Kabam, and there are thousands of modders in this game, for instance. No, Kabam does not mod this game on purpose by themselves, stuff like that. They are tolerating it on purpose. I do believe that, you know, there is some sort of reasoning behind why they're not cracking down on it for one reason or another, but whether it's on purpose or just that they are incapable of dealing with it, which I don't really believe as well, to be honest. But I don't think it's them themselves cheating. I think that's a stupid thing to say. Iceman will be cold snap immune in a couple months, by the way. Daniel, Iceman will be cold snap immune in May. May, Iceman will be cold snap immune. Anyways, I think that'll be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it's very upbeat and positive. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about